Hello everyone, it's Yvonne here with the fire sign readings, and this full reading will be for the lovely sign of Leo. Okay, firstly, thank you for subscribing to my channel. If you haven't subscribed yet, would love to have you on board. Make sure you click the little bell too, and it will let you know when I go live or when the readings are posted. Tuesday is fire sign day. So if you're following something fire signs, Tuesday will be your day for your readings. If the readings do not resonate with you, however, make sure you check out other aspects of your natal chart. And if you're unsure how to do that, just Google natal chart and put your date of birth in. To find out, to get a really accurate natal chart, you really do need to have your time of birth. So just if you have that, even better. But it will let you know where your planets are, because sometimes your sun sign, which is what you identify with, is only in Western astrology really sort of dominant or pertinent, whereas your moon sign in other types of astrology is much more important. So keep that in mind. If the reading does resonate with you, give yourself good karma and give a thumbs up to say thank you for the reading. I think we sometimes forget how to show our gratefulness when it comes to the readers here on YouTube. We seem to sort of take them a little bit for granted, but they're all here. Many of them don't do personal readings, so they don't take money. They don't make money out of being here. All right, Leo, let's have a look. We're going to use Supernatural Tarot for your reading today. I'm a big Supernatural fan, so it was really nice for me to get this deck. All right, let's see where we're going. Oh, wow. Okay, straight out the gate with the Tower. That blows me away. The Tower is a card that talks about things being built on a faulty foundation. Now, I always say tarot is not here to give you advice nor to scare you. It is not what the tarot is meant for. There are no good and bad cards in tarot. There is merely information for you to work with. Now, the Tower card is a card that talks about us building something on a faulty foundation. So, for example, we could have got into a romance and, believed that that romance was going to take us to the end of time. We may have invested everything we had in that person, and when things break down, that means that, we may not have built what we had on a true foundation or a strong foundation. But when you look back, you may see that, you perhaps had issues and problems that you didn't resolve. Maybe you both were going in different directions. Maybe you both didn't have each other's best interest at heart. So therefore we see a Tower. Now that is an extreme example of what the Tower may mean. Sometimes the Tower can mean that your thought processes aren't quite right with something. So you may be trusting in someone who's not trustworthy because of the way you were taught to trust. Whatever it is for you, the Tower means there is something that you need to strip back and start again. And very often, and in my experience, this is like an epiphany moment. The Tower can be just like an epiphany moment where you go, yep, I always believed in things to be this way, but now I've seen that's not true. And I need to go back to the drawing board and question how I've seen things in the past. All right, so we have the Page of Pentacles coming through here with the Strength card. It's really interesting. The Page of Pentacles the pages are messengers. So this Page of Pentacles brings something more tangible along to you. But when I see the Tower, I feel like somebody has given you some sort of information here or some sort of insight here that's made you question something with the Tower. So it could be that somebody's told you something at work. Maybe you've just heard at work that there's going to be redundancies offered. Maybe you're worried about your job here. Maybe you were thinking that your job would be there forever and it isn't anymore. So you've built that on this idea that you thought that this job would always be there. But I feel like some sort of information is coming to hand here that's going to help you rebuild. Now, I do have the Two of Cups here, which says there could be a relationship coming in. The Five of Pentacles, after a period of time, and the Five of Cups. We've had this energy with a couple of readings here today. All right. There is a love offer coming in for you from a soulmate or from a person that you have a really close connection with. Now, I feel like here perhaps your Tower moment is coming because you didn't realize how this person felt about you. Because sometimes we think people aren't interested in us. Maybe this person's had a huge crush on you. Maybe they've been in love with you for a really long time, but you've never believed that. And when they finally tell you how they feel, then that tower will fall. Because you thought that tower represented that this person didn't feel that way. Let's get into it further. All right, so we have the Queen of Swords coming through. I'm going to put another card with that, with the Ace of Cups. All right, let's have a look. You could be dealing with a person who's walked away from something, got a divorce, has walked away from another person here. Absolutely. Perhaps you didn't think they could do that. Perhaps you didn't think this person would have either the courage or didn't love you enough to walk away from someone else. Sorry, I've had really bad hay fever for about 4 or 5 days, and I didn't take a Clarentine this morning, so I may have to go and hit the Clarentines. Because I see someone who loves you very deeply here. I do see very deep love with that Ace of Cups. But this looks like somebody that was standing in the way of this love. And I feel like your person has cleared the way here. There's definitely this feeling that this person's either gone through some sort of divorce or separation. Oh, these cards always get stuck together, and I can never really feel whether it's a single or a double. The Ten of Swords coming through is definitely the third party. Ten of Swords. End of a negative cycle. A love offer being made. I feel like, Leo, you're either dealing with someone who was in a karmic relationship, or you were dealing with someone that was definitely in another relationship here. And I feel like this person has brought in some sort of ending here with the Ten of Swords and can now offer you love. Now, this person could have been with a Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, but for me, the Queen of Swords very often represents a divorcee. So I feel like this person has been able to do the very thing that you thought they wouldn't be able to do with the Tower. So maybe you've had yourself convinced that this person wouldn't be able to make that decision. And I feel like somehow or another they're contacting you here with that Page of Pentacles to say that they had, I guess, the courage or the capacity to move forward here that you didn't think they had. All right, let's keep going. We have the Hermit card. Your person may have gone into seclusion with the Hermit and the High Priestess card here in the Three of Swords. Okay. So I feel like you've been dealing with somebody here who maybe have separated a while back. Maybe they just haven't told you here. Because I feel like this person's been through some sort of process to get rid of something in their life here, but they are also here in this energy working with their hurts and pain. So you have had someone who's walked away from a situation, but I don't feel like you've had communication with this person. I feel like you're dealing with a no communication situation here. Because when I see the Three of Swords, I feel like this person has been through a lot of pain, but they may not have told you what they were going through here with the Hermit, High Priestess card. So you haven't been able to see that. But it's like everything was happening in the background here, and I feel like now that's why the Tower's coming through, because I feel like you're finding out something here that you didn't think here was going to happen with the High Priestess. All right, we have the Empress coming through with the Eight of Swords and the Two of Swords. This person has made a decision about you here. I'll get some more clarification, but this person's made a decision. They're coming towards you here. I feel like this may be some sort of shock for you, but I also feel this Tower may represent what your person's been through. There is information coming to hand here that will make you see that somebody's been able to do something here because they see you as their person with the Two of Cups. Challenge accepted. All right, so we have someone here who may have walked away from another situation because they want to offer love to you. This person wants to offer love, but they had to make some sort of decision here. And I feel like they've made the decision perhaps some time ago, but have been going through some sort of healing process here before they moved forward. You know, it's really funny because I think, you know, how long do you wait between one relationship to the next so you can ensure that the next relationship is healthy? Because sometimes when you move from one relationship to another really quickly, you may bring some of your baggage with you, which may mean it may not work so well. So there's a healing time needed between relationships. And sometimes that is difficult when you want to be with someone, but you may know that you need to heal some things about yourself, that you won't be ready to meet that person where they need to meet you. So I feel very strongly here that this person has made some sort of decision with the Two of Swords to move forward here. I feel like this person's gone into seclusion because they feel that you are incredibly, incredibly beautiful and they want to come towards you here, but they feel like they need this break here to mend their broken heart. So even moving away from a relationship that feels to me like it was probably quite cold, there is still a separation time required. I want to just clarify the Two of Swords. I can't put my computer down, it's moved out of the way a little bit, so I'll have to fix it up again later. Okay, tell me about this person. Okay, Seven of Pentacles. They have been patient, they have been waiting, they have wanted this, but they have done what they felt is the right thing. These are both cards of manifestation, Seven of Pentacles and the Magician. And I feel like this person with the Judgment wants another chance with you. So I feel like this person definitely has been with you in some sort of third party situation. Now that doesn't always mean that there was a relationship, but it looks to me like something has come between you and another person in the past and they couldn't make a commitment because either they were married or in a long-term commitment with somebody else. But to me, this looks like they've definitely been waiting, manifesting and understanding with the Magician that they could bring this back into existence. So the Judgment card is here to tell me that they want a second chance. They want to birth this or rebirth this situation with you. All right, let's have a look, Leo, what's going on here. We'll get a couple of oracle cards here. Okay. You are entering a deeply emotional time in which you ponder the deeper spiritual questions of life. This is a time of self-discovery that deepens your connection to Mother Earth, your friends and your family. At times your emotions may overflow, but this is a good thing, for these precious moments bring a great gift of healing. So this is a very emotional time for you. I feel like with that Tower, it may sort of strip back a lot of what you didn't expect or what you didn't see coming towards you. It's beautiful energy. All right, and then we have look inside yourself, which obviously you've been doing in the meantime. One would think you've been healing yourself in the meantime. And it says, examine what is causing you to feel this way. So I feel like here, if it's talking about deep emotions here with this card, that you may be feeling a lot of emotions over this situation. Maybe you haven't quite healed from this situation, but I also feel that you may be healing here some issues around your own trust with that Tower and your own way of seeing your world, because the Tower is going to change things for you quite dramatically. So I do see an outpouring of emotions, an overflow of emotions here, because of the fact you're feeling very emotional with things and changes that are going on in your life at the moment. So when they're telling you to look inside yourself, they're probably asking you to process that information so you're ready when this situation comes back, that you're ready to accept this situation as it is. And maybe you're healing from this situation to start with, because some of you may have walked away from this situation, because I can feel a great deal of emotion coming through in these cards. But what you need to understand is this person needed to go through some sort of process before they could offer you what they felt you deserved here. All right, I will leave you with that. Thank you.